Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Glad to be with you here at bangthebook.com. And it's a great time of year. We start focusing on college football. We're going to do conference previews for you leading up to the start of the season right here at bangthebook.com. Follow me on Twitter at bangthebook. I want to say, hey, we're going to utilize some great information from our good friend Mark Lawrence at playbook.com. On my radio show, we do a weekly conference preview, and we always start alphabetically, and we're going to go with the AAC here. And let's dive right in. It's a group of 5 league, 12-22 in bowl games in recent history. And mark this one down. They are just flat out not good in terms of making money when they go out of conference. 13-37-1 against the spread since 2014 in certain situations. So, this is a team in our conference that you can really focus on when they go out of conference. But they really do struggle. But let's dive in, and we'll start in the East and preview every team. With Cincinnati, head coach Luke Fickell, 4 wins to 11 wins last year. Great turnaround. You have to really beware of regression. It happens a lot, but clearly Fickell has his team heading in the right direction, but now the weight of expectations. Connecticut, it's been a disaster for Randy Edsall since he returned to this program. I mean, it's just awful. 17 straight losses, and he's 2-21 in his second go-around as head coach of the Huskies. They have a shot to win their opener. After that, they are a fade team. Don't go anywhere near them. East Carolina, new head coach in Mike Houston. And this is a guy that knows what he's doing at James Madison. Back-to-back FCS championship games. He's got plenty of experience he inherits. But this one thing we should know, this is a team that has struggled in past years against quality opponents. Temple, head coach Rod Carey from Northern Illinois. The bottom line is mark down Temple. A footnote. Watch this guy, Carey. His teams always have played extremely well on the road. Look to take the points with Temple on the road. This is an improving football team. Central Florida, it's been the dominant team in this conference. 25-1 the last 2 years, but all of a sudden now, Josh Heupel, he's got himself a quarterback in Darrell Mack, who had 6 touchdown passes in the AAC championship game last year. But all of a sudden, you got a quarterback battle heading up to the opener as quarterback Brandon Wimbush comes over from Notre Dame. So the rich kind of get richer here. The one thing, this is a team, you can play them over the total. This is a high-scoring football team. We go to South Florida. They won their first 7 games last year, lost their last 6. Charlie Strong is a confounding head coach. He's made changes on his coaching staff. The one thing we should note, he gets Kerwin Bell as the offensive coordinator, who likes to employ an up-tempo style. Watch for this maybe before the odds makers make an adjustment for higher scoring games with South Florida out of the gate. And they do have a lot of experience at the skill positions. We go to the West. Houston, the big news here, Dana Holgorsen comes over from West Virginia as head coach. 5 years, $20 million, a lot of bucks. And this is a guy that's all about offense, and they lose Ed Oliver on the defensive side of the ball. Houston, look for them to be another dead-over team in the first third of the season. We go to Memphis. This is a team, Mike Norvell's got them going in the right direction. Tons of really stout experience. Quarterback Brady White, 9 wins the last 5 years. The guy's been around forever. Memphis is a team, can make a lot of noise. Houston, Memphis on the board, 50-1 to actually win the national championship. Navy, Ken Niumatalolo, lots of turnover, only 3 wins last year. But these military programs, the academies, when they struggle, they bounce back big the next year. You might find some value with Navy on the board in the early stages of the season. We go to SMU. Transfer quarterback comes in, Shane Buechele from Texas. He's got stud wideouts with which to work, and the defense was a lot better last year. So SMU is a program slowly but surely finding their way back on the beam. Tulane had 7 wins in 2018, and head coach Willie Fritz, this guy's a good football coach. He's got a good running game, and he's got an Oklahoma State transfer wide receiver, Jalen McCleskey, coming in that could help on the offensive side of the ball. And then Tulsa, 5 wins only the last 2 years. The head coach, Montgomery, comes in. Defense is solid, and injuries have been a real problem for Tulsa the last 2 years, and they lost a lot of close games. I think from an ATS perspective, Tulsa could be a real nice sleeper play for you. Don't know about how many wins they get, but they'll hang around in a lot of football games. Trying to dive in and find little nuggets that are worthy to start a college football season. And it's the first of our college conference previews right here at bangthebook.com. There you have it, a preview of the American Athletic Conference. I'm Brian Blessing in Las Vegas.